Hey, it's Joe Amoia, founder and creator of GPSforlove.com. I was recently having a conversation with one of the members of our GPS for Love community who was with this guy for a while, and this guy wound up cheating on her, and she was devastated. And when we started talking, she said, Joe, why? I just don't understand. And I totally get that. But the first thing I need to do with her, and I want you to understand, is anytime a man cheats, there's a reason for it. Now, sometimes those reasons are really selfish and they're immature, but the bottom line, if a man cheats, is because on some level, something's missing for him. Now, before you start sending me emails, start saying that I'm going to justify and condone cheating, it's not what I'm saying at all. I believe it's the coward's way out. It's the easy way out. And a true man will confront a woman and explain what's going on in his world before he actually cheats. But that being said, what I want to share with you today is 3 things that you can do that could greatly increase your chances that a man will never cheat on you. Now, the key phrase there is man. And I'm going to talk about this more at the end of this video. So here are 3 things that you can do that can greatly increase your odds that a man will never cheat on you. The first one, and let's just talk about the obvious, is make sure that he's satisfied in the bedroom. Now, let me preface this by saying that doesn't mean that you do something that is against your morals, that is out of your comfort zone, that makes you feel horrible just to please your man. I'm not saying that, to be a prostitute in the bedroom. Not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is that when you are with the right partner, the partner where you're compatible, he's a man and his needs need to be satisfied in the bedroom. Let's be completely honest, sex is very important to guys, as you well know, but it's not the only thing. It's just one piece of the puzzle. But it's a very big piece of the puzzle for most of us guys. So you got to understand that when a man is satisfied in the bedroom, then he's a much greater partner, and he's just not going to cheat on you if he's a man. Okay? That's the first one. The second part is you need to trust your man. And I don't mean just in the bedroom. You need to trust him in life. Research has shown that the number one thing that a man needs for him to be happy and content in his relationship is for his partner to trust him. And what that research shows is that means that you trust him to be him. It's always say it's like you give a man a rope. Okay. And if you give him a rope, he's not going to run off. He's going to stay in the confines of that rope because he understands that being with you and being in a relationship when he's happy is what ultimately works for him. And so a lot of times there's this fear, well, if I trust him, he's going to become a hedonist. He's going to go do what he wants, when he wants, how he wants. That's not how it works. True men don't want to do that. They just want to be able to be themselves, to go after their dreams, to go after their passions, knowing that you allow them and you support them in their journey. And if you do that, you trust the man to do that, it's going to work phenomenally. One of the things I love most about my wife is that she's allowed me to be me. She's allowed me to go after my dreams, to chase my visions, even when society and the rest of my family thought I was crazy. But she allowed me to be me. She trusted me. She knew that in my heart and my gut, I wasn't doing anything to hurt her or anybody else. I was simply trying to be the best me that I can be. And so because of that, that made me love her and want to be even more faithful to her. Okay, so the second one is, if you don't want to gotta dream, is you gotta trust him again, but make sure that you understand he shows you that he's trustworthy. Okay, we got to preface this by saying that. Okay? And then the third one, and this is one of those obvious ones, is that you have to make him feel that being without you and cheating on you would be the biggest mistake of his life. See, it's not about, human behavior has nothing to do with logic. It's like, I hear it all the time. I was a great partner. I was there for him. I did this, I did that, and he still cheated on me. It doesn't make sense. And you're right, it doesn't, because human behavior has nothing to do with logic. Tony Robbins, one of my mentors, once said that a human being will violate their values in order to get their needs met. So I've seen tons of stand-up guys who were great family guys, who had integrity, and something was missing for them. And instead of confronting what was missing, they took the easy way out and they went and they had an affair. And again, that doesn't justify what they did. It just tries to shine light on what happened and why it happened. So when you make a guy feel in his heart, in his gut, in his emotions, that, what, cheating on you or not being with you is the biggest mistake and I'm going to totally regret it, then he's never even going to consider cheating. I try to be really transparent here at GPS for Love. I love my wife, as you can all see by my videos and by my blogs. And the thought of even cheating on her doesn't enter my mind. And even if it does, it'd be like What are you, crazy? I couldn't even consider going there, okay? Because I wouldn't want to risk losing the best thing that ever happened to me. Now, if you met my wife, you'd be like, okay, she seems nice. I don't get it. Okay. She seems just like your normal average person. Okay. But to me, the way she shows up, the way she treats me, the way she's there for me, the way she supports me, the way she loves me, the way she's a partner in and out of the bedroom makes me feel that I'm the luckiest guy on the face of the earth. And if I was to ruin that, I was to lose that, I'd be freaking crazy. Okay. So when you get a man to feel that same way, and again, we're going to talk about a man, he's not going to want to cheat on you. It doesn't make a difference what comes across his path because he knows that cheating on you would be the worst thing, and it's not who he wants to be as a man. Now, let me preface this by saying you can do all three of those things. Okay. You can do them perfectly, and you can still get a guy who will cheat on you. But what you must understand is that guy is a boy, not a man. Okay? That guy is selfish, immature, and emotionally unavailable. And you can do everything perfect, but if a guy is selfish, immature, and emotionally unavailable, he's going to cheat on you. Now, let me preface this by saying the beautiful part about life and a beautiful part about boys is they're very, very, very transparent. They will show you consistently by their actions that they're selfish, immature, and emotionally unavailable. So if you see one of those guys and you're dating one of those guys or you're involved with one of those guys, my suggestion, my advice is to run. Pull a roadrunner, beep, beep, and get the hell out of there. Because you cannot have a happy, successful, fulfilling, long-lasting relationship and marriage with a guy who is selfish, immature, and emotionally unavailable. So I'd love to hear from you. I know this is a very controversial topic. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you agree with this? Do you disagree? Do you have some other insight or feedback that you could add to the conversation to help the other members of our GPS for Love community? So go ahead, take that mirror time, answer these questions, and put your comments, questions, and feedback in the box below. As always, an honor and privilege to be with you. I'll see you next time. Much love.